Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to FTB Interactions. Episode 2! Last time we did the basics, right? We set up a bunch of strainers, the kilns, our sawmill, water-powered sawmill, and then we also started with the crop field back there. But a couple things have changed. I didn't have any more need for trees right now. I got a lot of logs and also a lot of planks, and so I just extended the farm a little bit, and I also got 3 worms in here. I have a couple more worms. And they only go 3 by 3, so this last row here doesn't have any, but I got plenty of stuff. I'm gonna harvest it in a second. I also planted one of these apple seeds. This is everything that I have left over from seeds, and also all the stuff that I've harvested since. Where's this apple seed? I think this right here, right? Starts a little seed, and then it grows into a tree, and then after some time, it will actually start having these apples. And you have to click the various leaves for this to block out, and I lose some of them, but I really don't care, because all I really wanted these for was the fruit grain, right? To put in these things right here. And there's also something that I learned from those, and that is, I don't think you should ever put more than 19 in these, okay? I think 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and 19 you need. If you just put 1 grain in here, or bait, or it's a bait, yes, you don't get anything. It needs 1 to start. And then for everything that it gets, it uses up 1 bait. So in one of them I had 32. But I got as much as I did in all the other ones because I didn't know this stuff stacked. Right? And then I already have some stuff here and more extra worms. So yeah, and I think 19, so you get 18 fields. And then everything after that, just it uses it, but it's wasted. So keep that in mind. I think that should work that way. Let me just empty all of this here real quick, and that also completed a quest, just like the fish strainer gave us the bone, and this one here we just needed a piece of beef for the quest. So let me just put this away. Bam. Alright, so we got a lot of stuff here, and I'm not going to put anything right now, because what we're going to get started with first is actually build the island that I said. I want to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th layer. Yes, the 5th layer I want to be the new island floor. Okay? And then this down here I'm gonna tear out eventually and actually, I don't know, use something else to make myself a basement, just like I always do in Skyblock. So you can walk underneath your island and so on. What I did is, I went in here. By the way, I noticed that the more EMC you collect, the more things open. Okay, so in the beginning, because we had very little EMC, we only saw a few saplings and a few of these grass blocks and leaves and stuff, right? But slowly and surely, I saw more stuff, and some of that is gone again, like this scanner module, obsidian. I think these 2 were already here. So yeah, just keep that in mind. The more EMC you pump in here, the more items unlock. And the other thing is also, I sheared a bunch of leaves. I have made 2 more shears here. I keep wanting to use this one, but I keep forgetting. So I've been using the flint shears, but the clays are just as easy to make, just 2 clay balls. 100... Oh, the flint actually has 157 uses, so this one is actually better to use. But anyways, so, I went in here and grabbed all the saplings. These 4 and these 5 here, right? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 4 and 5. Reason for that is I wanted to see the different woods, what they look like and what the leaves look like. So that way I can... Whoops, wrong button. So that way, I just, you know, have a visual. It always helps me. And this wisdom log here is the only one that I cannot strip. Nothing happens when I right-click it. So you cannot debark those. Just like these blocks here. And the other building block that I think I want to use mostly is sandstone. Because I can get sand for 1 EMC right here. And it's a decently sturdy block, the sandstone. The plan is, I'm just going to take this, start right here. So... I'll probably do it like this, that's better. So 2, 3, 4, and then this here will be the top, okay? And can I jump in the water? No fall damage, okay. Also, I made a clay bucket. Endless water sources do not exist, okay? That's a little bit of a bummer, but it's fine. I'm not a big fan of any mod pack that doesn't give you endless water sources. But just to show you here real quick, I think I took this one. Yeah, if we break this, we have a full pool, and if I take this out, it does not regenerate, okay? So that's a bit of a pain in the butt, but it's fine. We'll survive. We'll manage. So we'll go up right there, and then up here, I'm going to spread out. I'm going to build this off camera here in just a minute. But before we do that, I want to make the architecture table here. which is also part of the quest book, because I think that if we get, if we get like pillars and stuff, that would be really handy to have. And that is, oh, I still need 4 sticks. No, not you. There we go. Now let's make this guy. Alright, let's put it here for now. And just like normal. Okay. Alright, I do want to see here real quick. Dark oak, I only have a few here, but we can just put a couple. I also saw some really good suggestions from you guys about how to automate the strainers. Even though I do not see much use of automating the strainers, guys. Because all you get that you're going to keep is the clay, right? Everything else I put in the transmutation table. The sand, the gravel, and the dirt. And the worms I am putting into here, right? I did make this, by the way, the bait pot. Thanks a lot, Goose, for letting me know that I should make this to save some bait. Because I guess when you put worms in here and you have this bait pot, you have a chance that every time it fishes something, it does not use a bait. Something like that, right? So, but I get a lot more stuff this way. We also have to set up drying racks and all that good stuff. So there's lots of things for us to do. And I'm just going to put these bones in here for now. Now, I got 8 of these. That's what I wanted to check out here real quick. Let's put that in here. And I guess this would be the roofing. What is the difference here? Roofing, overhang pile. Oh, I gotta see what the difference is between those two. I am not sure. So let's just go ahead and make ourselves a little bit of a wall here. Alright, that's that. Okay, that looks dumb. So if I go on the outside, then I would say this one looked good. Alright, I can turn this off again. But I don't know. I mean, doesn't this just look just as fine? Obviously, I wouldn't have this crack here, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to play with this. Alright, there's one more thing I remember now I wanted to make, and that is the builder's one. It's coming up in the recipe in the quest book, so we're gonna make our way there. We need to make arcane ashes, and then we can click that with a stick, and it's gonna make a builder's one. They don't have durability, so that would be really, really useful. And this stuff here is tiny charcoal, sand, and an infinity dust. And this is sawed down. Okay, so let me just get 4 of these. And keep 1 on me. And saw this up to get some tiny charcoal. And then, how did I make ashes with the hammer? I need some ashes. Here we go. And let's check this again. So that's gonna make 9. So I just need an infinity and some sand. I'm just gonna take out a whole stack until I'm done with this. And yes, the infinity grain in the quest book, it says, let's just go ahead and take 8. I don't know how many we're gonna need, but we're gonna need some of them. And now I need to find that piece of bedrock that I had down here. Let's see. Okay, I got lucky there. So there we go. We're gonna use this one here, and all you do is left click it, right? And then now we made 6. You don't have a chance of every time of getting it, but there we go. Now we got infinity dust. And do this, and then we'll take our bucket of water, and do I right click you? Yes, I do. How much water? That should be 1,000 millibuckets. Okay. Hey, we got our first arcane ashes. Nice. Very good. And now we need another one of this and a stick. And I can never remember which order you put these items in, but let's just see if we can figure this out. Let's do this right there. This and that. Okay, I did it right. So it's always left to right. Good, that's easy to remember. And give me my builder's wand. There we go. That's gonna make my life so much easier pulling out all this dirt that I have right here. I'm just gonna leave all this in the chest. Alright, it's been a couple hours. Couple of deaths. I got 5 deaths now. 3 from falling into the void. And 2 starvation. And I'm gonna explain to you the starvation is pretty crazy, I have to say. I've been working on getting it back up, mostly fruits, but I also found a solution for my food problem now that I'm really excited to show you guys. But, you ready? Bam! This is what I built. Big island, let's just show it on the map. It's all grass. Over here is the farm. Back here I have some trees, the strainers, I guess I could zoom in, that would make a lot more sense. What is these things here? What is that? Oh, I think that's like a trail of footsteps. Okay. And then here is the traps, the animal traps and so on. And yeah, this floor right here, guys, is what killed me twice. If I knew how much hunger debarking costs, I would have never done it. It is actually pretty stupid. I'm sorry. You can strip about 10 of these, and then you drain your entire hunger bar. And then I did not think ahead of time, and then with Spice of Life I couldn't eat anymore, and then I died, and then I died again after a couple minutes. It was pretty nuts. And when I fell off the island, I just used water elevator down, then placed some dirt on my way down and got my stuff when I fell in the void. Hopefully that won't happen again now that I have a bigger island. But anyways, and I also made this thing here. The ranged building scepter, which is an alchemy array, bone, and obsidian. It's not really useful. The builder's one is a lot better than the thing here. I mean, it's nice because you can just place from far away blocks. You can set it so it places it above it, to the sides, below. But like with the wood, it doesn't work. It always turns it the wrong way for me. So it's just in a chest. I don't need it. So, but let me just show you over here. So this is where I put the traps. They're empty. I'm not running anything in them now. And here I set up the strainers in a little bit of a different assembly now. We have the source block in the middle here, and it flows to the right and to the left. And I've emptied these a couple of times already. I think this is the third net, so I have tons of clay, and everything else I just used for EMC. And this is still going strong. I'm on the second bait pot here. And these right here, I just used the saw to cut things down. Let me just show you real quick in case you're not familiar. Let's just use this right here. Doesn't matter. Let me get a saw. And the way you can do it is you put the saw in here, then you block, and then you cut it down into half blocks, and then you cut it down into quarter blocks, and then into eighth. That's the skinniest you can get it. And then you can also cut them into strips. And if I remember right, we should even be able to make them thicker like this, and then cut it into thicker posts. So there's lots of things you can do here. And of course, you can also just assemble it all back into the regular block if you want, which I'm going to do here because I'm not going to use this one. So that's how you make these, in case you are wondering how I got all this. And I used 2 glass blocks, so that was 8 sand. I cooked them up. I did everything, and then when I was done, I removed everything from the basement. So I had the kiln down there until the end. And not just covered so I cannot fall in. It makes it easy to empty. And over here, I set up a little bit bigger farm now, with every seed that we had, even melon and pumpkin. The torches here stop it, so this one doesn't grow that way. They can only grow in one direction. Got lotus, wheat, coffee seed, pineapple, canola, and garlic, salad, lettuce, chili pepper, cucumber, tomato, and then we have a row of rice seeds and 2 rows of cotton, because I'm gonna guess we're gonna need a lot of string. And then also here, I did put covers over this water, and I always have water even though I have worms. There's worms everywhere, and I found a little bit of a trick here that I want to see if I can replicate this real quick, because I found out by accident, and it's actually quite useful. Let me get another one of these. And so if you just place this here. Oh, there's water here. Ah, that was not smart. That was the wrong spot. I'm gonna clean that up in a second. Actually, I can clean it up right now. I should have thought this through. So now I need to trample. Oh no, I'm stuck. But it's fine, I can dig this up because there is cobblestone underneath it. There we go. Alright, can I please not get stuck again? There we go, because it's gonna stay hydrated because there's water. So now let me get the last one, but we're gonna get a few extra here because of this trick. And that is if it's not hydrated, so like over here, I had the thing constantly turn this, and then I had worms pop out, and then it turns back to grass, and then it does it again, and then another pop. Of course, now on camera, it's not going to do it. But every time you hold grass, you have a chance of getting another worm. So all of a sudden, I was doing this, I didn't have the water placed yet, and it just kept doing this, and then I all of a sudden had a bunch of worms laying on the ground, okay? So keep that in mind. If you want worms, you can just have it generated for you, I guess, right? But I'm going to remove this for now. So, and the other thing I was in desperate need of was EMC, right? And the best way to do that is just, you know, vein mine the leaves. And then, that's it. That's how much I can do. And then I'll take these down here. This axe broke. But I craft everything in bulk, guys. That is something I definitely recommend you doing in this mod pack when it comes to tools. So, like, whenever I craft axes or these flint axes, the lumber axe, whatever you want to call it, I am crafting them in bulk because that you just go through so many of them. I need to keep this sapling for something we're gonna build here in a second, and bam, bam. There we go. And this one up here, can I reach you? I can. Good. All right, and then these leaves here, each one of them gives you 16 EMC, so that is how I'm keeping up because, you know, I need a lot of dirt and so on. So that works out really well. Okay, now just quick look underneath, so you guys can see everything is cleaned up. It's very bright down here, I love it. And I'm trying to put things like this here, so I know this one marks there's water above it, right? So if I ever look from underneath, if I need to break through somewhere, I have a visual warning that there is something. And of course the strainers, there, the ground traps don't matter, they don't have water or something. And I left these right there. Oh, I gotta, is this somewhere here? Almost. It's here. Of course, now my pickaxe broke. But that's fine. I got my little piece of bedrock here if I need to make more infinity dust. That's all I need. Okay, so now the thing is, what made me so happy is the food, right? That was my problem. I have lots of crop and stuff now from this farm. But let me show you here. I made the spice rack and I made all the different parts that you make, right? It's all just always bricks and sticks and a little bit of smooth stone. So that is all very easy to make. This one, oh yeah, and I also have this other motor. Where's that thing? Right there. This is to make bone meal. You use that with bone to make bone meal. And I also forgot to, I saw that when I edited, when we made the builder's wand here, there was one item. Sorry, it's the arcane ashes actually. There was one item that I did not show on camera, and that's this right here, the blackened spirit. You just need a flame, and you throw bone meal in it, and then it takes about 30 seconds, and then this thing pops out of the flame into your inventory. So if you're wondering how you item burn, you just need a flame, and I did it on the one underneath the kiln. Okay, good. So, but now, let me show you this here. Actually, I'm gonna show you the food thingy here once we're done, once I have a little bit of room in my inventory. How's that? So, I got a couple quests done, and from all of this, there is a couple of here, and we turn these in a second. Because I want to get down to the conveyors right now, because I want to automate our kilns. And the first one we need to do is a task to make the rubber sapling, and that's with an alchemy array again. So let's go ahead and get that. So, blam, and then you, and then you. Yes, okay. And this is gonna make your rubber sapling. And I'm gonna guess when you harvest it, we're gonna get this resin. And that resin is gonna turn into plastic. So let's go ahead and do this one here. And I'm just gonna plant it right here for now. Can I twerk you? Yes, I can. Perfect. Alright, sweet. Let me get the leaves first. Okay, more saplings. And we don't really need that many right now. That's plenty for right now. Perfect. And let me just plant this again. Yeah, that's fine. And you know what? For right now, I'm actually just gonna plant this. I don't need any oak right now. I have enough EMC for the rest of this episode for sure. Can we do something with this here? Usage. Burning it, whatever. Okay, so this one with water also turns into sticky resin. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this in here. And now we gotta make some drying racks. First, I'm gonna have to make more of you. It takes 6 per, I think. So, I really wish they would just break the saw so I don't need to throw it away. Let me just get a couple more. I don't care. Alright. And then we're gonna turn this Is it like that? No, it's like this. No? Okay. Oh, it's string. Yes, I forgot. I have not made string yet either. And is it just like this? Yes, there we go. We're making our first string. And then we'll go ahead and make as many as we can with this. 6 of them. That's plenty. And we're going to automate this here in a minute. But I really want to automate the smelting first. So I think for the time being, I'm just going to hang it... Yeah, like right there. It doesn't matter. Bam, bam, bam. And I'm not going to worry about making a roof yet. Because I don't know if I want to have a second story or not. It's possible. And once these... dry over here. Do we get a progress? Yes, okay, it's quite quick. And let me eat. There we go. It's already done in plastic. Oh, do I need a kiln now? Oh, that's fine. I got everything ready for that, right? I need to burn you. Yes, into plastic. Perfect. Alright, so the way to automate this here is I'm gonna put a block against the chest right there. And that is fine. And I'm going to use these wooden debarked spruce strips. I showed you guys how to make those. And we're going to place the just against the bottom of this block. Now this block here is where the water source is going to sit. So that's why I put the block there. And then down here, we just need to have a strip right there. There. And then one on this chest. Hold down shift, right click. There we go. So now I can get a piece of ice. And place it against it and break it, and now the water falls down just like that. And that is enough that if we put some wood in here, you guys are gonna see it's gonna get sawed and pops out, it hits the top of this water, gets pushed over and sucked up. There's 4, and there's gonna be 8. There we go. So that's how you automate this here, and it's nice. Now I don't need to worry about picking this up anymore. Okay, now let's start work on the kilns. I made 10 of these earlier, the low-grade charcoal. Let me put some lights over here so you guys can see. And we're just going to place them down here. Now, I don't really need these, but I wanted to show you guys. Somebody left me a really good comment saying, because I mentioned that if a fire spread is turned on, then if you light cobblestone, right, it will turn off again. But apparently these low-grade charcoals always stay burning. And that's why I put them here, so we're doing it the proper way. And I'm going to need 10 of these things here. Actually, I'm going to need 20, but let's just make 10. Oh boy. Alright, so we're going to light this on fire. And I'm going to just go ahead and turn them all on fire. And the last one, also cleaned up my inventory a little bit. And now I'm just going to need something in the middle here. Oh, actually, yeah, that's fine. We'll remove those in a second. And now I can put my 10 kilns there. And I want them to be facing so you can actually see the hole in them. There we go. And now we can remove these again. Done. Alright, we got our first plastic. Here we go. And I think now, let's check here real quick. We did get the rubber sapling. We got this. And this is where I want to get to. I want to craft these conveyor belts because that's what's going to make it so we can automate it. So we can get rid of this, that. Okay, and now these are gonna take... Oh, I can turn on the quest, and that's gonna give me a bunch as a reward, I think. Yes, 16 of them. Let's just turn it all in real quick. Blam. Another worm. Black granite bricks. A dark crystal hoe. Okay. And some XP levels. That's fine. Alright, I don't want to wait longer than this to automate this resin. So we're gonna do this right here. I'm just gonna have 2 setups for the drying racks. So 2 chests. And have 2 hoppers into that. And I hope it's gonna work with these. Put this there and this. Let's just check if it sucks it up. Nope. So hopefully it won't suck it up until it has turned. So let's give this a second just to make sure that these wooden hoppers work for that. And yes, it does. Perfect. Okay, good. And then we can place a hopper on top of this and that. And then, because I don't want to dump stuff into it, put a chest on each. And now I can put half of them in here and half in there. And now we got the drying rack automated too. That was a lot of crafting, especially these stone gears. I think I crafted about 2 stacks of this stuff. And I want to make some slightly larger chests. I really like them. Oh, scaffolding. because they allow you to have a block above them and you can still open it. But I think I have everything now that I need. So let's go ahead and come over here and see if I can figure out how to set this up. So, well, let me get rid of all this first. Okay, so let's say we're going down this way to start with. So we're just gonna go ahead and place... Do they actually move me? Yes. And there, and then we're gonna turn... don't fall off the island. Like this. And I'm gonna have to have... I can't do it this way. Okay. I need to come out one further. Like this. And then this way. Oh, if you hold down shift, it doesn't move you. Okay. And we'll come to here. And then have 3 like this. And then... Actually, sorry, this one needs to become... Let me put another one here. Just in case I dig up from underneath, I know exactly what's going on. So I should probably do the same. Yeah, let me get off. Right here. Right there. Okay, good. And then here we're gonna put this one slightly larger chest, which is gonna be our output. And we can put another one on top. Put it back in here and pull out this way. Okay, so I put stuff in here that I want smelted and I'm gonna return it down here. And the return is just gonna be like this. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, why? There we go, shift. Is there no way for me to do this? Maybe if I use a half slab? I don't want it to be like this. Maybe like that and then like this. Okay, that way. All right. I just don't want them to look like they're connected. Sweet. So now we're gonna need all of these. So the insertion upgrade. Oh, I do need 2. I'm an idiot. Do I have enough? I still have that. I have enough. Yeah, I don't have enough gears. We're gonna have to make some real quick. Let's just crank this out real quick. So just a stack of sticks, stack of cobble, and recipe kablam. There we go. And I need one more of these. Alright, because the items are gonna go around in a ring up here, and I don't want them to just keep going, because what if I put 10 stacks or something in here, right? Eventually this is gonna be saturated with 10 stacks. So I want it to just go back into this input chest, right? And then the other insertion upgrade, stop moving, is gonna go into... Oh, I'm holding shift, apparently you can't. There we go, so it's going into this chest, the output chest. And then we need a extraction. Oh, how do I get you back? Oh, just shift right click. Okay. I want you... Really? How do I... Can I not put you there? I do. Okay. So the items get pulled out here, go around in a circle, and then all of these here, the dropping conveyors need to be these here. So when an item goes over it, it will drop down into the kiln if it has room. Okay, and now I just need to set up... Oh man, that's gonna be a pain in the butt. Okay, you know what? I don't want to mess with this. Let's just... Oh man. Are you kidding me? Let me go. It's hard to place these. Alright, shift. But then I cannot place it. Alright. Alright, I just broke these conveyors over here. Because it was just easier standing on the kilns and place everything in the middle there. And now we can put these droppers again. Alright, now we should be all done. Everything. Okay, and we can simply test this out by putting our... Oh, there you go. Oh, it just takes a second. Okay, and now when this one comes around here, you guys see it, they disappear. because they're actually, if we check right here with shift carefully, I can see what's in it. Let me get, actually, let's use the dirt because that one can fall in the void. There we go. You guys see the item on the top and inside. And when they're done cooking, now this plastic sheet right there, you guys see it gets pulled out in the middle and everything goes into that chest right there. So that's sweet. Now we have this automated as well. And in case you're wondering why I put this all the way over here, is because I don't want to hear the crackling in the house, or at least not as loud, right? What? Oh, the insertion upgrade right there. Oh yes, when I redid this, I forgot to put it back. There we go. And now they're gonna all go into this chest. Oh, there's filters and stuff. There we go. They're going in there. So that's really cool. Now this is all automated right there. Alright guys, I decided to cut up this recording day into 2 episodes. It's just too long, well over an hour. And I don't want to cut out too much that was interesting, right? If you guys want to follow along and play along, it's good to see most of the things that I do. So tomorrow morning, the next episode is going to go up because you guys are watching this now, right? And the episode of end of episode 2. So episode 3 is going to be up tomorrow morning, 8 AM. And so you don't have to wait long. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.